Hey everybody, it's Phoenix with day 14 of my Everyone is Beautiful challenge. Today, instead of going out, I went in with my dad and mama to see my grandma. We are going on a family trip this weekend, so it wouldn't really work to go out somewhere. So I practiced seeing them and myself as beautiful. One of the things that was most notable about today was there was a moment when, because of a book that my grandma was showing to us, it came up naturally in the conversation for me to ask the question of these three adults in my life, what's made your lives the most meaningful? What have been the experiences that have given the most purpose to you? And so it was really great to just listen and hear their answers. And sometimes I can spend years around people, but if I'm not fully engaged or taking them for granted as I was, then I might forget who they are, and just it can be amazing how little I know about people I spend a lot of time with. And of course, I'm working to change that, hopefully by now being a lot more engaged and a more conscious of appreciating everyone's beauty. So it was great to hear their answers. A lot of it was about children, how when you have children, it's not so much you teaching them, it's them teaching you, and learning patience and compassion and all that good stuff from having to deal with your kids. And then I guess, also finding the love of your life, a partner, and my stepmom also saved two people's lives when they were choking, so that was pretty cool. Another thing I was noticing today was how beautiful people are with their posture, like just appreciating how everyone was sitting, how their body was poised, the way their legs and their arms and their back all just converge into this beautiful statue of a person just sitting there. Just admiring everyone's different posture and different way they're positioned in the chair. I just really got a kick out of that today. I also just had a really funny thought that I felt like sharing about beauty, since a lot of times as you've seen in these videos, I get obsessed about wanting to be beautiful and then feeling ashamed that I am so superficial. And a lot of times, especially with like Hollywood and everything, it just seems like there's this objective beauty. Like objectively, some people are just prettier than others, and it just seems like this painful fact that I can't get around. So it's still a challenge, but one thing I just thought about that is, imagine if I was a spider. I would probably think that people were kind of freaky looking. I mean, they only have two eyes. Actually, do spiders even see, really? I don't even know. But you get what I'm saying. Like, if you were a different species where you had more than two eyes, then humans would look kind of weird for only having two eyes. And that even when things seem universal, as far as what's pretty and what's not, it's still based on some kind of standard, even if that standard is wired in our DNA, or if it's put all over billboards and the TV screen. It's still just an arbitrary standard. There is no objective face that's more beautiful or body that's more beautiful. It is always subjective. So I found that thought comforting of, what would the spiders think? To the spiders, we're all just really big, scary monsters. So don't worry about looking too good. Yeah, that's just my thank you so much for watching these silly videos I make. Oh, I guess I should also report, in the car today, on the long drive here to St. George, Utah, where we are now, I was being really playful and silly. I mean, more so than I've been in a long time. And that's something that I've taken a long time to even get to this point. And I want to keep letting out my inner clown and allowing myself to be really goofy, because that's kind of how I am.